Once upon a time, I had bigger dreams.
I see a girl.
3,
Look, look.
2, 1.
That's gonna be you one day, Rex.
I know it, Mom.
But sometimes, life doesn't always work out the way you planned.
Yo.
Can I get you another drink? 10 years ago, I got lost. Last call, everybody, last call! But it's not too late. I'm gonna be an astronaut.
Oh my God. Wait, come again?
Dear NASA.
No, girl. This resume will never get you in, but let's make a few changes that will.
Dear NASA, I've accomplished everything I've ever wanted.
Dr. Tiffany Simpson, you have been selected for astronaut training.
I'm gonna be an astronaut!
Hello, Poppy. Congrats. This is so fun.
Thank you. I love your room.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Whenever you're on screen, you just always steal the show for me, no matter what project it is. And this was such a fun one because it was like Legally Blonde, House Bunny meets Top Gun in a lot of ways. And so
Top Gun is really funny.
yeah, I mean, like there's like the selection process and all that. But I'm curious because you're working with Liz Garcia, right? Who wrote and directed it. How much like liberty did you get to take in like shaping Nadine to who she is in this film?
Okay, Liz is amazing. The thing is, she has such a specific world that she created. She had such a specific vision of who she wanted to cast in it. So I think once we were all there and like on the day, we're there, we're in the world, we're in the hair, makeup, wardrobe, like whatever. She really gives so much creative liberty, which like is amazing of her. But like, for instance, my character wasn't even supposed to be pregnant. I was cast like way before I got pregnant. And then like production got pushed back. And she was just like, oh, like, I'm just gonna write Nadine to be pregnant, like, duh, which is very, very cool of her. But yeah, I think she puts a lot of trust in her actors, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah, definitely. I love how they worked in your real life pregnancy throughout the movie. I thought it was really great. And it's funny because like all those characters that you had to play in being kind of the puppet master of Rex's destiny were so much fun. And I wanted to just talk about like finding those voices. Like, did you already kind of read it on the script and be like, all right, this is what this guy sounds like? Or did you pull from real life inspiration? Like, how did you come up with that part of that character?
I did kind of have to build that ahead of time to be like, on the day I can play around with it, but I have to have like a general idea of like what like genre I'm going to be in. But like that was really fun. And I think like for the character herself, like for the first like voice that she does, she's very nervous, but I think she gets like a little bit arrogant about it to be like, oh my God, like I pulled that off. I'm amazing. And so then she starts like Nadine starts having fun with it too, but then gets a little bit too careless later on. So I think it was also following her arc too of just being like, oh yeah, like I'm pulling off a heist, which I think is really funny. Like she's just bored at her day job.
I honestly love whenever we cut back to Nadine. I thought it was so funny. I wrote down like multiple quotes, like we felt unsafe when you were holding your belly, or about the government giving us syphilis and force feeding us crack. I thought that was so funny too. But
sometimes Nadine has like an actually like very deep hot take.
Yeah, she's a well-informed, well-opinionated young lady. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But those Florida man headlines, like Florida man does something crazy. I was wondering to wrap up our interview today, if you can create a Florida woman headline about Rex's story or maybe even Nadine's story for this film, what would that headline say or at least allude to?
Okay. Florida woman commits unintentional felony on behalf of best friend for good.
Did you do this already today? That was great.
No, I just
that's that comedic improv ability that is so well instilled into you. But
yeah, that's so nice. It was a good prompt, and I already had felony on the mind.
Oh man, I love it. Well, like I said, I'm such a fan of you. Like anything that you're in, you always stand out to me. I love how you're using your platform right now. I just appreciate your time. And
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on this film.
2 artists for ceasefire pins, as you can see, and I incorporated them into the outfit.
I love it. And I love that your baby boy is a star, even in the belly in this movie too. So
I can't wait. I can't wait to show them the movie.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Poppy. I appreciate your time, really.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Is that an astronaut?
Not with my tax dollars, she's not.
Are we sure Dr. Simpson belongs here?
We need unconventional candidates. She built a series of gates to protect the manatees from speedboats.
When we were kids, you inspired me.
You took everything out about my resume being made up and said it wasn't made up.
Get your ass back home before you hurt somebody.
I was born to do this. Once you let your dreams out of the box, you can't just shove them back in.
723, you're clear for takeoff.
Punch it, Flamingo.
Is this thing hard to land or